Hello, fellow consumers of caffeinated content. Welcome back. We are once again playing Keep Driving, that roguelike road trip simulator, a rogue trip, if you will. And I have gotten food and I've taken a break, and now we are going to continue with our road trip. So let's get a move on. When last we left our intrepid explorer, he had just agreed to fill a energy drink for a week and stopped at a motel. We are low on gas. We are hilariously low on durability. And yeah, we're hungry too. We can chow on something before we split. And as usual, as always, we are tired. We are always tired. Can we read one of our books before we leave? We can. Excuse me. All right, let us carry on. We are on our way to Polishall, and our ultimate goal is to see if we can get down to Liney, or is it Lini, before we go to our festival on the 30th. And I should be looking at the calendar. Calendar. There we go. But we still got plenty of time. I don't know what these are. It's not going to tell me. Oh, there we go. Deadline. Punk Club. Oh, what's this one? Inheritance. Oh, we did that one already. Right, help the kid, which is, yeah, I think that one's definitely think that one was bugged. So if you weren't watching last time, we actually kicked the kid out of the car, but then it gave us the kid's quest again, even though it said we failed it. So I have the feeling this is bugged. But yeah. Oh, the Great Race. All right. So yeah, let's enough of that nonsense. Let's just carry on. I said I was going here. Did I not? Let's go. Route 62. Tell you, I've definitely driven through many a part of the U.S. that looks exactly like this. This is basically the entirety of the Midwest. And yet, there's still people tailgating. Go figure. Hey, buddy, get off my tuchus. Hey, 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 hey. Holy crap. That's a lot. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We have, uh, we have a lot of things that will not actually. Oh, oh thank good. Oh, nope. And I am screwed because even if I were to remove this, or do I get a happy turn? I don't think I do. Nope. We're boned. You're scared. You darn right I'm scared. I got no durability left. And there we go. Let's check the car. I genuinely don't think I can do anything about this. Well, I got 25 bucks. I cannot tow myself. I don't have enough money to walk. Oh, an 80% chance of success. See, interesting because the last time I played, I was at 100 because I had to call dad and then I had to call mom. And then when I checked it again, it said 25. So maybe the chance goes up if you don't have to call them for a while. Anyway, let's see what happens. Hello, mom. Ah, thank goodness. just keep driving. And of course, it'll take us right back to where we were, but that's okay because we'll just head back where we were going. I'm not surprised that I'm sad. Oh, you know what? That was probably there before, and that's why I didn't get any bonus turns. Because I think I have a thing that gives me an extra turn. Although I could be wrong. Drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweeds. Oh, those are some really threatening tumbleweeds. Okay. Perfect. Oh, I gotta swap out my glove compartment stuff. Oh, what do we got here? Not a whole heck of a lot. Yep. All right, I'll take a hit to gas. I don't mind. Debuff to three random threats. Oh, could be worse. Oh, so close to leveling up. Oh, yeah, like I said, it's see what we got in the trunk. And then the next time I go to the store, we got matches. I thought we had more fruit snacks. We do not have any fruit snacks. Oh well. At least that'll get it out of the trunk. And the matches don't always work. Glorious. I wonder if I'll forget everything I learned in school someday. I hope I at least remember the psychology and philosophy classes. I hope I remember physics and math, like some simple formulas at least. Or will all the new thoughts I have push out the old? Well, you'd actually be surprised at how much you retain, especially if it's something that you use every day, like I do. I am a software developer, and ironically, I make video games. Whee! So, anyway, I do remember my physics and math, so there you go. I'm already starting to forget those. Of course, I don't know what that function means. Oh well, probably isn't anything important. Although it did seem like a quadratic equation. All you math nerds in the comments are probably like, no, something else. I look up math when I need to use it. That's the dirty secret of game development is that and software development in general is that if you can at least recognize the problem, you can look it up. You know, it's not a huge thing. All right, so I'm going to need to give it a go and use my wild card. Ugh, give me status effects. Oh dear. Give me a headache, I'm guessing. All right, what do we got this turn? Does my dude still got his thing? He does. Remove three random threat. Night falls. Now, I know a big thing for streamers is to stream horror games, or, you know, Let's Players is to do horror games, but, like, I get scared, so I'm definitely not gonna, you know... Oh, speaking of getting scared, at least I'm not drunk anymore. Although I do have 2 crates of beer in in my trunk. I feel like I should sell them. All right, what's up, Skippy? No, officer, there's no weird smells coming from the trunk. That's just dog crap, honest. Ugh, damn. All right, what do we got here? Uh, uh, Not perfect. So I'm taking hits to things I can afford. And he just gives no shits. He's just like, I'm going to sleep. Let me know what... Oh, the dog has a sleep mask. I love it. I never saw that before. They all get sleep masks, including the dog. Oh, man. I don't know why that's so funny. I'm I'm not going to get a perfect with that, unfortunately. But at least it means it does not cost money. Yeah. Ugh. What is he like? Slashing my tires? Why did I get? Oh, cripes. I have the feeling I'm off to jail. Oh wait, but I can afford a tow truck at least. Don't need gas. Call a tow truck for 50 bucks and repair car. All right, I guess so. Ugh. I am never gonna get away from this hotel. Oh, it's my buddy. What's up, dude? Hey, dude. How are things? It's been a while. I don't know, dude. I've been thinking about maybe settling down. My grandpa bought some land out by. I'll stop. But fun fact. When I first moved to California, I talked like that for a week and a half straight and drove everybody up the wall. It was hilarious, especially since I don't live anywhere near like where anybody surfs. Um, all right, my grandpa bought some land out by the coast, and maybe I should just like build a house there or something. I don't know. Funny you should mention that, buddy, because like I literally just did that. Got it from my grandma. All right, let's try again. We is stuck out in the middle of nowhere. Probably pull over and rest. Ironically, I was just at a motel. Yeah. Tailgating car. Seriously though, how did that cop just like wreck my car? He stuck a potato in my tailpipe. I'm sure of it. Wondering. Ooh. And of course, I'm taking gas damage because of whatever random nonsense I got here. Ugh. Oh. Okay, so that's one way to tell. Because I remember the last time I was playing this, it told me the hitchhikers were asleep, so I didn't use them for the whole combat. And it turned out that that's not how that works. I'm a working class hero. All right, we're low on gas. Hopefully, we're not gonna. This game can be kind of tense sometimes because it's like, when you're low on whatever, it's like, oh, please just let me make it to the next stop. Behind another large truck. How much junk do you have in your trunk, my friend? Oh man, I need to get some more duct tape, I think. It's gonna be a tough one. That's only gonna get one, two, not even. Oh, now I'm the one tailgating. Shoes on the other foot, isn't it? Seriously? What's just? Oh, my gas. At least I do have jerry cans now. Okay, so that one's empty. That one didn't have a lot in it. Ooh. All right. The name of the game is Keep Driving. Gotta get rid of these status effects. Might be time to pull over and sleep. Nope, I can't pull over and sleep. Oh, leg cramps. I have never had this happen while driving, ever. And I'll hitch. Oh, man. Could you imagine if the leg cramp did me in? Alright, what do we got? It's got some fruit gum, or whatever. Oh, it's gonna hit. Durability is gonna hit me. I have a better chance of taking the energy damage than I do. And here we go again. Oh. Am I... Seriously? Alright. The tow truck again. This is an absolutely horrible stretch of road, man. You know what? Let's not sleep in our car for a change. Sleep in an actual bed. What's this last one? Savor. Losing energy after buying things. That's no good. Just have to not buy anything. Whee! Alright, let's try this again. This is an awful stretch of highway, man. Yeah, officer, nothing going on here. Down to my last 50 bucks. Oh, what's this gonna be? Another traffic jam. Traffic jams seem to happen as much as they do in real life, actually. Add to gas threat. Fortunately... Oh! Alright. I know my buddy can do that stuff. And... Oh, I got... This looks like a job for fruit candy! Crafty. That was a good round. Ooh, more taxes turn. Fortunately, my buddy can deal with it, and we are out. The dog has reached level 3! Is the dog not level 3 before? Alright, what can Duchess do? Oh, okay. Sometimes we'd stop and play fetch. She's a borzoi, after all. Or borzoi? I don't know how to pronounce that. She needs to run a lot! Fetch! Oh, so she can... Ooh, so she can actually deal with, and she is a very good girl. But she's unemployed. Lazy-ass dog. That's cool, though. She can actually deal with gas now, because we were having a big problem with gas hazards before. Actually, now... Yeah. Yeah. I definitely need to get some more amenities at the next convenience store. Introspection. Geez, this road is really boring. Keep your eye on the road or look out the door window. That is a problem just waiting to happen. Always keep your eyes on the road. Not a bender occurred or even some nice nature. I'm gonna fall asleep. And I'm tired. What else is new? But you know what? That's what coffee's for. Coffee is life. And that is why we are here. Another shout out to the brew of the day, which is Cast Brew's Focus with Mr. Bocus. And I don't have enough room in my car for another hitchhiker. Sorry, buddy. At least I don't think I do. Hungry, tired, blah, blah, blah. Alright, let's check out our journal. Ooh, 7 skill points. That's a lot of skill points. What do we got? So we've already got those. Driving. Definitely need to get some driving action going. Eco driving. If you get a perf. Ooh, I need that. What's this one? Basic targeting skill. Slip shifting. Costs of durability? Hell no. If you escape after using this skill, gain 3 armor. Yes, sirree, Bob. So the moral of the story apparently is do not neglect your driving tree. I don't know why all these are new. Alright, got one left. Alright, so now that these are available, we can skip that, replace it with this. Look at that one. And we'll do this here. Traits. What kind of traits we got? Haven't seen them in a while. I've been getting traits like there's no tomorrow. Wanderlust. That's a good one. Gaining energy. That explains why I'm never out of energy. Items are swift. Don't remember what swift means. I think it means they don't cost anything to use. Have a go as maximum of uses. Yep. Okay. Good stuff. Opposed to Hitcher. We're okay on gas. Oh, I said we needed to buy some stuff. Because we are very much out of things. Let's get some multi-spray. And there's nothing else here to use. However, we are hungry and tired, as always. I don't need that. Gotta cure a whole mess of tired. And you know what? The juice is gonna... How about... We hungry? We hungry? Yeah. And we'll get some more coffee because we're gonna drink that juice and it'll make us tired. Jerry can. Oh, I can sell my jerry cans because they're well, they're empty. I won't. Ooh, that one's still worth something. Oh, you know what? I don't need the beer anymore. I certainly am not going to. I mean, I failed that beer run thing. We got a lottery ticket. Full drink energy. Oh yeah, duct tape. You know, duct tape is like the Force. It's got a light side and a dark side, and it holds the universe together. And all right, matches. We don't care about that. Got some nuts. Actually, yeah, I can keep the coffee hot in the thermos. I forgot I had that, so I don't have to drink all the coffee now. Ugh, perish the thought. I don't know. I don't even know why I said that. That's just all right. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, that's terrible. All right, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna first of all we're gonna eat, and then we are going to drink, and then we are going to untired. And we are good to go. We're okay on gas. Ah, we finally made it. That was a heck of a ride. And we are off to Polichol. What the heck is up with my car? It looks terrible. Big lanes. Oh wow, this is a big one. All right. Start with Bob here. I don't know if I want to remove three random. It's going to be about the same, isn't it? Well, no, that one guarantees that I deal with the gas. Okay. So apart from the cross-country trips, I bet y'all are wondering about the coolest road trip that I ever took. And that is actually a pretty interesting story. So there is a tourist trap here in California, down in Santa Cruz, called the Mystery Spot. And I'm sure you've all heard of it if you've been out here at any length of time. But the Mystery Spot, well, where are all the makeout spots with amazing views I keep seeing in movies? Apparently not anywhere near I am. Okay, next time near a town, I'll look for some hills. Honestly, is making out in a car really that romantic? Well, we're going with real life. Apparently not anywhere I am. Single as a Pringle. I can imagine it's quite nice alone too, though. You just keep telling yourself that, bud. Anyway, I was at the mystery spot, and it's pretty much a tourist trap. It's basically a big fancy optical illusion. Really cool, actually, though. It's worth the $15 if you ever, find yourself in Santa Cruz. But at the gift shop, they had this book called Weird California. Now, what's interesting about Weird California is that it's by the same guys who made Weird New Jersey, which is where the whole thing started. So these guys were running a newsletter in New Jersey for a whole bunch of years called Weird New Jersey, and it was about stuff uh, like folk tales and haunted abandoned places and basically just anything that was weird about New Jersey. And it was a cool little zine. And so as a New Jerseyan, I thought that was pretty neat. But then eventually they got a book deal, so uh, they made a book out of Weird New Jersey, and then they started writing more and more of them. So at this point, I have a weird book for every state that I've lived in, and that's like five or six at this point. Um, so they had the Weird California book at the gift shop, of course. So I was with my buddy Ed, and I bought the book, and he said, you should go to all those places in Weird California. And I said, that's a great idea. So I forgot about it for like, I don't know how many years, like 6, 7, 8 years easily. And then I found myself with a 2-week vacation coming up, and I said, I don't want to just sit home and play video games for this entire vacation. I want to do something unique. So that's when I remembered that I had Weird California. So I literally spent the next week and a half. Oh, the Vagrant Bar, interesting. I spent the next week and a half on the road, uh, going from place to place and visiting as many of the spots in Weird California that I could. And it was a really cool trip because there's a lot of weird in this state. I'll tell you that. There are, especially out in the desert, I think the heat like makes people crazy. So they go out in the desert and they do strange stuff. So like there's this thing called Salvation Mountain, where a guy went out into the desert and found Jesus, and after he found Jesus, he literally like painted a whole mountain. Um, and Salvation Mountain is actually like it's like a I won't call it a national landmark, but it's definitely a landmark because like local bands and stuff have I can't afford cigarettes. That's crap. Local bands and stuff have shot music videos at Salvation Mountain. It's it's really cool. So but Salvation Mountain was interesting because it's literally out in the middle of nowhere, so it was kind of creepy at certain points. It's also very, very hard to get out there. It's just a very difficult trip. But yeah, so that is probably one of the coolest things I've ever done is take that week and a half. And the thing is that I didn't even get to all the places on the list, so there has to be like a Son of Weird California trip coming up at some point. There were definitely some places I was too creeped out to stay in, that's for sure. I'm like, yeah, I'm not staying in a motel in this town. It is horrible. Um, Speaking of which, there was a... Geez, my back is hurting from these seats. I need to stretch a bit. I should do it now. I wish I had some painkillers. But I do have some painkillers. You make a feeble attempt to look for painkillers, but instead just think about the pain. Oh, energy. So I was driving through Wyoming, and I won't actually mention the name of the town, but this town was literally nothing but trailers. I think the only building that was not a trailer, and it was still up on cinder blocks, was the church. But it was a tiny little town, and the motel was kind of creepy as well. I went in there, and I was traveling with my cat, and I asked the lady at the desk. I said, "Do you allow pets?" And she said, "Yeah, we allow pets." But then she started going off about how the people that had the room before me that she was going to give me, uh, like their cat messed up the room and a whole bunch of other stuff. And I'm just like, "Why are you telling me this?" You know, it's really bizarre. And then she was all like, and then she gave me the room, and I'm like, "Okay, thank you, I guess." I'll tell you, that's the one cool thing about road trips is you never know what's going to happen. They are just, they are an adventure, and that's one of the reasons why I like this game so much. Is that road trips are just an adventure, and this reminds me of all the good times that I've had taking those trips. We are low on gas again, but I think I bought a can recently. All right. Oh, and I took that thing off of the thing. All right. Well, the dog can do that, which will give me a perfect. And then the dog can bark at the tailgater. And now I just have to deal with this. Go fetch! Alright. We are grooving. That is definitely one thing I like about the Midwest is that the scenery is just absolutely gorgeous. And also when you go through the Rockies as well, but just like endless like hills and stuff as far as the eye can see. And no traffic jams. It is very rare for there to be a traffic jam on a highway in the Midwest. Oh my. Ugh. Well. Hmm. Could be worse. As if there are not enough. Jeez. You're rock candy, baby. There we go. Low on gas. Again. It's wild to think about how many people live and work driving on these roads. So many people drive such incredibly long commutes for work. Yes, we do. I mean, bless all those truck drivers and bus drivers that drive all around the world. Well, it's all about me, so spending hours and hours on the road alone, stuck in traffic. That's what we do. Dark, what is this? And more roadkill. We got a lot of roadkill last time. Oh, it's deed. All right. Oh, debuffs. Well, could be worse. So if nothing is going to happen, let's do that. And then now, more attacks this turn. That dead cow is definitely threatening. All right, let's go back to puppy. I'll have the puppy bark at the roadkill. Then nothing will happen. We get extra turn. Dog will bark at the roadkill again, and we're off. Duchess showed that dead cow what for. What was for? You know what was for? And I'm gonna run out of money again, or run out of money and then run out of gas, whichever comes first. Oh, I heard a noise. I heard a power-up noise of some kind. I finished advertisement one, which means I get money at the last minute. All right, let's go into here. I can my spoiler on. Get my spoiler on. Utility. Ooh, skills cost one less durability on rough roads. Nice. All right, I got. Ooh, all right. Two jerry cans, crowbar can always come in handy. Yes, yes, it can. Can I repair my car? Budget repair, $12. Better than nothing. Drop. Right, today you can't get any food in the shop, but that's why the shops are always next to. All right, we are good. We are off to Stoltol. Soltail? I have no idea. No. Oh, but that's where the festival is. But I don't want to go there yet, do I? Do I still want to? Oh, tough choice. What's my calendar say? Not much. Calendars can't talk. Ah. Right, I still have plenty of time before I have to make it to the festival. So, let's, actually, you know what? I have the feeling that I don't have to do these in because I've never actually won this game, so I don't know if going to the festival means that it's over. All right, let's just see what happens. I'll go to the festival and, you know, be the first time I ever actually won the game if that's the case, and, you know, because I don't know if you have to complete all the side quests before you can finish the main quest, but, you gotta find out sometime, right? Introspection. I hope I never become a commuter, but I hope I become responsible. Yeah, that never happened. But I hope I don't become boring. But I hope I'll be happy. Oh, for crying out loud. Just look up to the sky and smile, okay? It's a nice day today, even though it's nighttime. Wow, that's a lot of energy. All right. Energy. Got a lot of energy. Hey, didn't I buy stuff? Let's see if I got anything I can put in my glove box. Yes, I have duct tape. And I've got cigarettes. Cigarettes is good. And I've got a book. Oh, I can't read. Well, I can't read right now, I mean. I can definitely read. Shipping evolution, a logistics. I couldn't read that part. Powering tomorrow's industry today. I still don't have enough space for a hitchhiker. At least I don't think I do. I can't check my trunk. Oh, sorry, bud. Let's take a look. Actually, yeah, I do have enough room for another hitchhiker. All right, if I wind up picking one up, if I wind up getting another one, I can see. I wonder whatever happened to that kid. Just left on the side of the road. I feel bad now. I hope I find her in a future game so that I can make good on taking her to see her dad. I'm gonna feel guilty about that now. All right, I made it to the festival. And that's good. I'm back in the morning. Oh, so okay, so I can't actually leave. Oh, but I can rest. Porkadoodle-doo. All right. Welcome to the Way Out East Festival. May I see your ticket? Perfect. Have a blast. Okay, now I can drive through. Whee! Whoa, what's that? I I reckon that's not how you spell that. I recognize one. No, two bands playing. They're gnarly though. It's my buddy. You made it! Park and let's set up your tent. Hey! The hours pass. You drink, sing, dance, and enjoy the few bands you were excited to see. You are whirled from one scene to another, unaware of the passage of time, as you suddenly find yourself packing up your camp again. The memories not yet formed last you a lifetime. Develop into a kaleidoscope of sunshine, warm beer, and constant noise. Unlocked a new starting loadout festival kit. Nice. Please don't talk to me till I fall in love so easily by my darling you added to the music library. All right. Well, that was a interesting journey. You are with me for history in the making because I had not beaten that game yet. So that was Oof, I just bumped into my microphone. So that was Keep Driving by Kowloon and Creative Europe Media. An incredibly fun game. I will definitely be playing more of that, and gotta unlock that muscle car. But yeah, if you want to see me do another playthrough of that, leave a message in the comments below. Otherwise, stay tuned for my next long play. This has been More Coffee, More Games, and I will go put on another pot, and I'll see you next time.